Good morning to my fairy followers. This week we're going to work on planting bulbs. This lantern here, light fixture, my son bought it for me a year or so ago for my birthday. And so I'm going to replant the bottom down here with bulbs. I went over to Costco. These are all Costco bulbs. And I got all these beautiful flowers for my garden, and these has 28 bulbs, so I know not all 28 bulbs are going to fit in there, but I'm going to put some over in some other areas in my yard. But anyway, this week is going to be planting bulbs, so come along and see what I do with them. Well, I got my soil in my container. Now I'm going to put my bulbs in. These are the two lilies that I'm going to be putting in my container, and I'll put in some flowers around it to give it some color until they come up. I planted the bulbs about 6 inches. There's 8 of them in here, 4 of each kind. Now I'm going to end up putting some more plants in here to have some color while I'm waiting for these to come up. Well, as you can see, I finally finished. It came to a total of $23 for everything. I got the metal pieces from the 99-cent store, and there's 2 of them. I have 13 small little plants from Home Depot at 50 cents each, and I had 8 lilies at about 70 cents a piece, and so added it all up and it came to about $23. Turned out pretty cute. Of course, the plants, I just put them in and they're going to get a lot bigger, and of course you can't see the lilies at all because they're bulbs, and I don't know how long it'll take them to come up, probably a month or 2. We'll come back and check it out maybe in about 30 days and see what it looks like. But I thought it turned out pretty good. This whole week we're going to be doing bulbs in the garden, and this is just the beginning of it. Now don't forget to put a thumbs up, pass this on to all your friends, share, 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 and see what else happens. I almost forgot to mention, I planted those lilies bulbs 6 inches deep, and I patted the soil down after I did that, and of course I put all these plants in. So like I said, we'll come back in about a month and see how it's looking. Bye bye for now, my fairy followers. Good morning to all my fairy followers. I just wanted to share this update with you. These are my first bulbs that I just planted for this year. This container has 4 of them, and just to make it look prettier, I had planted all these little plants around it. And as you can see, this one is coming up. All the rest haven't come yet. There's only, I can't remember how many I had in here. I'd probably need to go back on my original video and count them again. But at least one is coming up. I thought it's turning out pretty nice. Plants are filling in a little bit. And then of course I really like these that I found and got them for $1 a piece. So this is just an update. I haven't really added anything really more to it. The only thing that I did put in here, I did move this little building over here just for it to have a little more color and stuff. And it turned out really cute color-wise. And I pulled it from another fairy garden. So this is a no cost. This is just an update. I hope to enjoy this update. We'll come back and I don't know, maybe the middle or the end of the month, because this is bulbs in the garden for April, and we'll see if anything else is coming up. Well, that's all for now. Hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to click the like button down there. Just thought I'd give you a faraway look at it, how it's looking now. It's a nice little seating area over here. I'm still going to do a lot more to this area in this year and next year. That chair I may move somewhere else. I'm still trying to decide where I want to put it. I really like it sort of where it is, but I
I'm still debating. I just don't like anything taking away from my little light over here, since I have it all planted up. And then once I get all it replanted around it better on the ground, I know I'm going to enjoy it a lot more. And as you can see, my little my little strawberry patch over here is doing pretty good too. And here's another one of my plants that's bolted and it's going to seed, and that's fine with me. In fact, this is a plant you can eat. And it tastes pretty good as long as you cook it. It's sort of like Swiss chard. Just take the leaves off, and then you can put it in with your eggs or whatever you want to put it with. I'm just going to let it go to seed. It lasted for months, maybe, and it was in this container too. I put this little seed in here, and I don't know, it was in there. It was in the fall, I think, when I planted it, so it was been in there like 8 months. So now it's just all of a sudden. In fact, I cut it back when I redid this container. I didn't pull it out, I just cut it back, and then it grew back and had some more to eat off of it. I was so surprised. I thought it was done, and I was wrong. It was just resting, I guess. But now it is done. It's went to seed, and they have pretty little flowers on them. So, you know, I'm doing the food forest, so that's fine. See if I can get into better focus. It's a little blurry. I wanted to show you how pretty the flowers are, but I don't think it's going to happen. I guess that's the best I'm going to get. But, yeah, I'm going to get in here and get a lot more stuff planted and make it look a little bit better. It may not happen until next year. I don't know. I don't know exactly what I want to put in here. Right now, all my California poppies are in here, so there is a lot of those. And I'm sure by next year they will have spread all the way over to this block wall with no trouble. Well, I better stop talking, and we're done. But anyway, this is an update of 2 containers. This one here, of course, I'm showing you that it went to seed. That's fine. It's going to drop its seeds down here, and I'll have this on video to remind me when these plants come up that don't pull them out. They're not weeds. They are something to eat. Eventually, I'm going to have the food forest in the front and the backyard, because I don't have a very big yard, and I need to use some of the front yard too. But I'm going to also have flowers and plants in the front and back. I'm just going to have to remember or learn what's edible and what's not. That's going to be my trial and tribulation, I think. Anyway, it's a learning curve. See you guys soon again, I hope. Bye-bye. More updates to come.